Hello everyone. Some shows do not need gunfire to send chills down your spine. Just a forensic lab, a scalpel, and truths that cannot be denied. This series became a shared memory for a generation, where each case was not only solved, but felt like a cut into human emotion. But time moves on, and the familiar faces we once knew have changed. Some became icons, some disappeared, and some stories behind them are truly hard to believe. David Caves, at 32 when he took on the role of Jack Hodgson, appeared as a crime scene specialist with a direct and sometimes impulsive manner, yet one who possessed a rare instinct for reading a scene like an unfinished diary waiting to be understood. Jack did more than collect evidence. He seemed to feel it, from dried bloodstains to the smallest overlooked details, shaping them into meaning through a blend of logic and intuition. While his evolving dynamic with Nikki Alexander created a powerful emotional axis where contrast led to both tension and balance, and his troubled past often drove him to take risks in pursuit of truth, making him a deeply human and irreplaceable presence. Today, at 45, David Caves has established a steady and respected place in British television, known more for substance than publicity. With a background rooted in theatre, he developed a strong command of internal performance, and after this role, he continued to build a consistent career, maintaining a private personal life, avoiding controversy, and earning recognition as an actor defined by depth, authenticity, and quiet strength rather than spectacle. William Gaminara, at 44 when he took on the role of Professor Leo Dalton, embodied a forensic mind defined by precision and intellectual authority, yet shaped by the immense pressure of responsibility and an uncompromising pursuit of perfection. Leo was more than a professor. He set the scientific standard for every investigation, demanding absolute accuracy from his team while serving as both mentor and driving force for Nikki Alexander, often pushing her to confront her limits. His faith in data and logic brought clarity, but also rigidity, creating quiet tensions, and beneath his composed exterior lay a man haunted by the fear that even the smallest error could distort justice, making him a complex figure of leadership and inner conflict. Today, at 68, William Gaminara is recognised not only as an accomplished actor, but also as a skilled writer and creator in British television. While his career includes many intellectually driven roles, this portrayal remains one of his most defining, and after stepping away, he focused more on writing and producing, contributing to projects behind the scenes, though not all met expectations, requiring him to adapt and evolve within an ever-changing industry. Liz Carr, at 39 when she took on the role of Clarissa Mullery, portrayed a forensic analyst defined by sharp intelligence, dry wit, and remarkable optimism, even in the face of the most challenging cases. Clarissa was more than a data specialist. She served as the technological mind behind key breakthroughs, connecting fragmented evidence through insight and innovation, while her dynamic with Jack Hodgson brought both humour and emotional depth, offering a rare sense of warmth within a sombre environment. And despite physical limitations, she transformed them into strength, becoming a symbol of confidence, resilience, and unwavering presence within the team. Today, at 52, Liz Carr is recognised not only for her acting, but also for her strong voice in disability rights advocacy. Her career has followed a unique path, allowing her to build a distinct identity in the entertainment industry. And after this role, she continued to work across television and theatre while actively engaging in social issues, sometimes sparking debate with her direct views, yet consistently earning respect for her authenticity and commitment to meaningful, lasting impact. Richard Lintern, at 50 when he took on the role of Dr. Thomas Chamberlain, entered the forensic team as a composed and disciplined leader, guided by rigid principles and a controlled, often distant demeanour that made him difficult to read. Chamberlain approached each case as a problem demanding flawless resolution, where even the smallest error was unacceptable, placing intense pressure on his colleagues, especially Nikki Alexander, whose balance of science and emotion challenged his strict logic. And through this tension, he gradually learned to listen, revealing a man driven by responsibility and a deep fear of failure, making him both admirable and quietly isolated in his pursuit of absolute correctness. Today, at 62, Richard Lintern is regarded as a seasoned figure in British television and theatre, known for a refined and intellectually grounded acting style. His career has grown steadily through roles that demand control and depth rather than spectacle, and after this performance, he continued working across voice acting, stage, and screen, maintaining a respected presence while keeping his personal life private, embodying the image of a dedicated craftsman rather than a conventional star. Amanda Burton, at 40 when she took on the role of Sam Ryan, portrayed a forensic pathologist defined by strength, resolve, and an unyielding refusal to bow to authority or social pressure, approaching each case not only as a medical examination, but as a deeper dissection of the justice system itself. Sam carried a complex past shaped by personal struggle and professional demands, often standing firm against those who sought to conceal the truth. And while her determination earned respect, it also led to isolation. Yet her willingness to make difficult choices and risk personal safety established her as a pioneering figure who paved the way for those who followed. Today, at 69, Amanda Burton is regarded as an iconic presence in British television, with a long and distinguished career built on powerful and emotionally layered performances. Throughout her journey, she remained a respected figure in major productions, while navigating personal challenges that added depth to her public image. And even after stepping away from this defining role, she has continued to engage with select projects, creating moments that resonate with audiences and evoke a lasting sense of legacy. Tom Ward, at 32 when he took on the role of Dr. Harry Cunningham, portrayed a young forensic pathologist defined by rare compassion and moral clarity within a world shaped by death, approaching each case not as a procedure but as a human story waiting to be understood. Harry often raised ethical questions that challenged his colleagues to pause and reflect, while serving as an emotional bridge between Nikki Alexander and Leo Dalton. Balancing science with empathy, though his sensitivity left him vulnerable to the weight of brutal cases, and over time, his idealism evolved into a more grounded perspective, marked by loss yet never stripped of his deep sense of humanity. Today, at 54, Tom Ward has maintained a steady presence in British television, known for roles that demand psychological depth. While not every project brought major recognition, his career has developed with consistency rather than spectacle, earning respect for his ability to portray complex inner lives, and with a private personal life away from media attention, he has preserved a professional image that values substance over visibility. Amelia Fox, at 30 when she took on the role of Dr. Nikki Alexander, entered the world of forensic pathology as a woman who embodied a rare balance of sharp intellect and deep emotional sensitivity. A highly trained specialist whose strong academic foundation was often challenged by personal memories and the weight of her work. Nikki did more than examine the dead. She listened to them as if they still had a voice, turning every detail into a final narrative, while her bold choices, even at personal risk, made her the emotional core of her team, revealing vulnerability, fractured relationships, and a quiet resilience that never allowed her to step back, even in the face of inner conflict and growing isolation. Today, at 51, Amelia Fox has become one of the defining faces of British television, with a career shaped by consistency and emotional depth. Coming from a distinguished acting family, she faced early expectations but carved out her own identity through complex roles, maintaining a steady presence while navigating personal challenges, including high-profile relationships and life as a single mother, which has only made her public image more relatable and genuine over time. William Armstrong, at 48 when he took on the role of Trevor Stewart, brought to life a figure shaped by authority and institutional pressure, a man positioned at the fragile intersection of justice and political compromise, where each decision carried consequences not only for a case, but for the reputation and structure of the system he served. Trevor was not a forensic expert in the field, yet he influenced the direction of investigations through control and pressure, often forcing the team to question their independence. And in his tense dynamic with Sam Ryan, intellectual clashes revealed a deeper struggle between scientific integrity and power, portraying a complex character shaped by ambition, duty, and the invisible weight of systemic constraints. Today, at 78, William Armstrong is recognised as a veteran of British stage and television, with a career spanning decades across a wide range of roles. Though never defined by mainstream stardom, he has earned critical respect for portraying layered and complex characters, and after this role, he continued to work steadily in both theatre and television, maintaining consistency with age while keeping his personal life private and preserving the image of a dedicated and disciplined actor. Riann Jones, at 26 when she took on the role of Cara Connelly, brought a fresh and energetic perspective to the world of forensic investigation, driven by a strong desire to prove herself in an environment where even the smallest mistake could obscure the truth. Cara not only learned from experienced figures like Nikki and Jack, but also challenged conventions with her own ideas, at times taking creative risks, and her presence introduced a new dynamic to the team, reflecting a journey of growth from inexperience to confidence as she worked to earn trust and establish herself as a meaningful and reliable voice within critical decisions. Today, at 31, Riann Jones is gradually building her place in the British acting industry, recognised for her natural presence and emotional authenticity. While she has yet to secure a defining breakthrough role, she continues to gain opportunities across television and stage, shaping a promising long-term career, though her path remains in development, marked by both opportunity and the challenges of a competitive field. Maggie Steed, at 77 when she took on the role of Harriet, brought a rare presence to the forensic world, portraying an older woman defined by calm wisdom, lived experience, and a reflective understanding of life, where death was no longer something to fear, but a natural part of the human journey. Harriet was not directly involved in intense investigations, yet she served as a quiet anchor, a place where others could find clarity, comfort, or simply a moment to breathe. And through her thoughtful perspective and measured words, she offered insights that revealed overlooked truths, ensuring that even amid tension, the story never lost its deeper human meaning and emotional balance. Today, at 78, Maggie Steed is regarded as a veteran of British stage and television, with a career spanning decades and built on a strong foundation of performance. Known for portraying intellectually rich and experienced characters, she continues to hold the respect of both audiences and critics, and although she appears less frequently, she remains a symbol of dedication to the craft, living a private life centred on artistic values rather than public attention. Alistair Michael, at 31 when he took on the role of Velvie Shir, emerged as a distinct and thoughtful presence within the forensic team, approaching each case not only through knowledge, but also through intuition and a sensitivity to details others might overlook. Over time, he evolved from a reserved newcomer into someone willing to voice and defend his perspective, and in his interactions with colleagues like Nikki and Jack, he often observed quietly. Yet those observations allowed him to recognise overlooked connections, while the pressure to prove himself in a high-stakes environment pushed him toward difficult choices between caution and truth. defining him as part of a new generation seeking both to learn and to reshape the field. Today, at 34, Alistair Michael is steadily building his reputation in the British acting industry, recognised for his natural performances and adaptability. While he has not yet reached a major breakthrough, he continues to expand his work across television and stage, gaining experience and visibility. And although his career is still developing, it reflects both strong potential and the challenges of growing within a competitive field. Francesca Mills, at 27 when she took on the role of Kit, brought a presence that appeared small in stature, yet strong in impact within the forensic world, portraying a character whose quiet nature concealed sharp observation and an ability to notice what others often missed. Kit was not at the centre of major investigations, but her perspective frequently led to unexpected breakthroughs, as small details she identified could shift the direction of a case. And in a field driven by evidence and logic, she introduced a human element of empathy and intuition, gradually earning trust through sincerity and steady growth, making her journey one of resilience and meaningful development rather than sudden transformation. Today, at 28, Francesca Mills is emerging as a notable young talent in British acting, recognised for bringing depth to seemingly simple roles. Though still early in her career, she has gained attention for her natural and authentic style, focusing on emotional truth rather than display. And following this role, she has continued to receive opportunities across television and stage, shaping a promising path while navigating the pressures of a competitive industry. Thank you for staying with us and taking the time to watch. If these memories moved you, please consider liking and subscribing so we can continue exploring the stories behind the screen together. We look forward to seeing you again in the next videos.